Hello Stampers, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is my 5th card in my Trusty Tools series that I made with this stamp set, and I had so much fun making them. The first video that I shared with you was this card, which was a quick and easy card, and I stepped it up in the video by embossing it, which was pretty cute. And then the second card that I made for you was this card, which involves two-step stamping and a little bit of cutting. Still pretty quick and easy, but just a little bit nicer. The third card that I showed, I think I already put it away, was this fun card, which is a painting card. You can change any of the colors for it. This was part 3. Part 4 was my fun fold card, which really wasn't that difficult, and I used the stamping blends to color there instead of two-step stamping. And this is my 5th card in the series that I'm making, which is my art card. For art lovers, if you notice, there's a pencil in this set, which I guess, you could use if you were using tools to draw lines, to, I don't know, for cutting or whatever. But anyway, I thought, wow, that would make a really cute art card. And then I was looking through my designer series paper and noticed this really fun paper in the Bright and Beautiful paper that I have. And I thought, well, that kind of looks like pencil squiggles. So that's how I decided to use that. And so that I picked my colors based on the colors in the designer series paper. The back of the paper shows you what colors are in each collection, as well as in the catalog. It says which colors are used. And I managed to lose that sheet, so that's why I just showed you in the catalog. And as I pointed out in my previous videos, if you order the bundle, the Trusty Tools bundle, which is the stamps and the dies, which makes them really cute. There's what it looks like if you stamp it. You can cut them out with the dies, and then the dies also cut out just these awesome tools, so you can really make some cool stuff with your cards. And if you order now before February 29th, you can get this free paper through Celebration, which coordinates, and I just can't encourage you more to do that. This is my website. It's also on my YouTube channel, and I'm going to get started on this card. So the base of my card is Lemon Lime Twist, because I thought that that was really fun. And these little pieces of paper are 5, I think they're 5 inches. Where's my trusty ruler? Well, here's another. There it is. I like to use my clear ruler. I know it's a 1/2 inch wide, and I think that it's 5 inches. And it is 5 inches by 1/2 inch. And then I took a piece of white cardstock, which is 3 inches by 5 inches. I took a little Lemon Lime Twist cardstock, and I stamped out "You're the Most Awesome." Now this frame, if you're wondering where it came from, the one I actually use in this card came out of the Cheerful Daisies dies right there, which love this stamp set. I've got some really nice videos on this stamp set or bundle. But this one, I thought, well, I'm going to try a different shape. It came out of the new Thoughtful Expression dies, which is in the mini catalog. They nest, and these are a really great die set to have. So thought I would just try them both, see what you think. I went ahead and did that. I show how to do this in a lot of my other videos, so I thought I would not do that again this time. Now, when I use photopolymer stamps, I like to put a foam backing behind it. This is the paper piercing mat, and I'm going to use that so I get a nice impression. If you see, I drew a very light pencil line, and I'm going to use that to stamp my pencil on. All right, so I'm going to start with the pencil outline first. Pull that off. All right, I'll put that one on later. And I'm going to stamp the pencil. Hopefully I can do it without making a mistake. Otherwise, I'll have to start the video over. Let's move this off. There we go. Somehow I got something on my stamp pads. I want to get that off. A little hair. No idea where that came from. Certainly not mine. Not my dog's. It's one of those random factoids. All right, I'm going to start. What I want to do is put that tip on the line and line my pencil up with the paper. And basically, you just have to keep re-inking and stamp your way across your paper. And hopefully end up in a good place on the other side. Now, when I did my original card, I actually had a longer, and look at that, I messed that up, a longer piece of cardstock than 5 inches, and I cut it down. Let's see if I can fix that. You know, I'll probably use a black marker to fix that. I don't trust myself to re-ink it because I'll probably get double vision if I do. So you just want to make sure you press down evenly. And I'm probably not going to talk quite as much because it's really easy to mess this up. Literally holding my breath to make sure I get it right. I think that these are closer together than my original card, but you know, nobody ever has the original card and the two cards side by side, so nobody cares. If your card looks slightly different from mine, no one will ever know it. And I am like really getting, oops, I just screwed that up. All right, whatever. We're going to start a new line there. So yeah, it's not perfect, but I mean, it's a handmade card. It's not supposed to be perfect. And now I'm getting close to that other side. I think I'm going to squeeze in one more pencil and just sort of put it in the middle there. We go. Okay, great. I'm going to clean this off and my hand, which managed to get black on it. Take this off and put on the pencil colors. Now what you can't see on the video is I lined up pencil colors along the bottom of my desk. There, see, they're down there, trust me. So I would get this done in order. All right, so I'm lining this up, trying to get it straight. What I'll do is just hold it on here and make sure it looks straight. Yeah, all right. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 colors. Lemon Lime Twist, Fresh Freesia, Bubble Bath, Melon Mambo, Misty Moonlight, Azure Afternoon, Pretty Peacock, and Lost Lagoon. So I'm going to start the first one in Lemon Lime Twist, and what I'm going to do is count over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 9th one will be Lemon Lime Twist again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9th one will be Lemon Lime Twist. So it'll be Lemon Lime. I'll make sure I do this right. Fresh Freesia, Bubble Bath, Melon Mambo, Misty Moonlight, Azure Afternoon, Pretty Peacock, Lost Lagoon. Okay, I'm just being careful because last time I messed this up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Okay. You're like, what is she doing? Well, I want to, instead of opening up my stamp pad twice, I just want to do it once. So I want to go ahead and stamp my Pretty Peacock, my Lemon Lime Twist in one stamp. All right, so let's do this. There we go. How cute is that? You could also cut these out of cardstock because there is a die for this. And it is very cute. Let's see if I can find it again. I mean, it totally looks like a pencil. Look at that. How cute is that? But we stamped this one, so that's how I did it. You could have also used stamping blends with this. All right, I have a little line there, so I think I'm just going to re-ink it, do it again. It actually turns out looking just fine. So there we go. Now I'm done with the lemon lime twist, and so I can close it, and I'm going to pull in fresh freesia. Hopefully I didn't mess up my count. If I did, I'll just be one short. It's not the end of the world. All right, fresh freesia. And you just want to make sure you press down evenly. Line it up, press down evenly. Okay, I want to add a little more there to the right. There we go. And now I'm going to do bubble bath. You know, these are probably my favorite colors. I really like this color palette, the bright colors. Now this is starting to get wet, so I'm just going to take a paper towel and dry it off. If it gets too wet, it'll transfer water onto your card, and that's not a happy day. So there we go. So glad when they brought Lemon Lime Twist back into the color family. And I like this bubble bath too. It's real pretty. I really like the color refresh they did. They being Stampin' Up. And now I'm going to bring in Melon Mambo, which is a really fun color. These are just a nice spring summer palette. I don't know what you call it. It's both, really. And I don't know about you, but I am, oopsie, that's it. Ready for summer, ready for spring. Keep getting these teasers of nice weather here in the Midwest, and then it gets cold again like today. I mean, it's a beautiful day out there. It's sunny and all, but it's just cold. Of course, in earlier January, it was really cold, so I guess I really shouldn't be complaining. All right, I'm going to do Misty Moonlight next. You know, I feel like that's wrong. Where did I put my catalog? Misty Moonlight. Yeah, I want to do Blueberry Bushel, not Misty Moonlight. So let me do that. It's just a brighter color that goes with these colors better. Misty Moonlight's actually in that paper, so I could have used it. And in fact, it's right there, but I'm going to stick with the brighter colors. So this will be Blueberry Bushel. Oh, did sort of mess up there. There we go. Really, it's not that hard to fix it when you mess up. And you've noticed sometimes this happens with your ink pads. See how it's got that line around there? You can just take a Q-tip and clean it up. And I'll probably do that later, so I'm just going to set that aside. I'm not really sure what causes that. I guess they're just, some people speculate that the stamps or pads are a little over inked. And maybe it could be, I don't really know. But it's not the end of the world if that happens. All right, this is Azure Afternoon, and I just want to fix that. There we go. Oh, yeah, look at that. I did mess up, so I'm going to have to do another color there. Darn. I was afraid that would happen. right, I'm going to do Pretty Peacock next. You know what, since I did do that, I am going to use Misty Moonlight to the right of this one because there's 2 here and 3 there. And I only have 2 colors left. So I will do Misty Moonlight on here. Just I have it out anyway, and I'm going to have to do something with my extra pencil. So there. It doesn't really hurt to use that color, especially when you try to fix your mistake. And really, no one's ever going to know. Of course, you know now because it's immortalized on my video, but little mistakes you can easily cover up, and it'll be just fine. So this color is Pretty Peacock. And I'm cleaning this in between stamps. I just didn't show it on the video. It does get a little wet, so just drying it off. And my last color is going to be Lost Lagoon. So this would not be a good time to mess up your card after all of this, right at the end. So you just want to go slow and steady, and you'll be good. All right, so I did finish, and now I'm going to take my, you want to be sure you have a good eraser. If it's an old eraser, it won't erase it. I have really good erasers upstairs, but I don't have them down here. This is a new pencil, and it's doing a good job. Erase that pencil line, and erase my pencil line up here that I messed up anyway. Not even sure why I did that. But hey, nobody's perfect. Certainly not me. All right, so now I'm going to take my Lemon Lime Twist cardstock, which is 5.5 by 8 1/4. Basically a half a piece of cardstock, which was scored at 4 1/4. And we're going this way. And I'm going to put this in the center first, and then I'll do the 2 sides, and that way I can have good spacing. Find my Stampin' Steel, and I'm going for the 4 corners, and once in the center. There we go. And I'm just going to center it all the way around. And now I'm taking my 2 1/2-inch strips, 2 by 5 inches by 1/2 inch. I'll just run this all the way down. And the only thing you want to do, this looks like pencil squiggles to me, which is why I chose it, is just make sure that your squiggle colors are going the same way. And I'm going to put this here because it kind of matches the Lemon Lime Twist, though I didn't really do my colors in order. But honestly, it wouldn't have mattered because this is a tad longer, so I am just going to let's see, is that going to stick out? There we go. It's just a tad longer than that. I'm not sure why. Obviously a paper cutting malfunction, but it looks fine because they're both going to look the same, the top and the bottom. So yeah, you can't really, I mean, you could match up the pencils with the squiggles, so it would be really hard. I'm just not that confident in my skills to do that. Here we go. And then the last thing we're going to do is to take this little sentiment and put some dimensionals on it. I'm going to put it in the 4 corners so that it has good stability. I mean, you could just put 1, 2, but then it might rock a little, especially if you mail it. You can end up smushing it. So there, that has good stability on all 4 corners. And I did want to say one more thing about that gushing pad that I pulled out. It's not really a new pad. I'm not really sure why it did that. But if you get a new pad like that, give it back to your demonstrator because you have 90 days to get a replacement. But really, you can just clean it right up with a Q-tip. But sometimes they gush out and get over your product too. So if you get it in the mail like that, you might just want to ask your demonstrator to send you a new one. Anyway, thanks for watching this video, and watch the other 4 videos in this series because I made some really cute cards with this stamp set. Please like my video, leave me some fun comments, subscribe to my channel, and take advantage of this special order from my website, stampingwithc.stampinup.net, and get the Trusty Tools bundles and the free Designer Series paper. Have an awesome day.